Skipper in, off the mark with an edge. It's been quite an eventful over from Ibadat Hussain. 12 runs off his first over and a wicket. It's 47 for 2. On the word go, Virat Kohli, the new man in, exceptional numbers. You don't have to actually read them out. They're just self-explanatory there. An average touching 55, 26 hundreds, 22 50s. The convert. A full in just 45 overs. Just 40. Always a confident front foot, and it's a confident drive. The second boundary to Virat Kohli.
I wouldn't mind that at all so early in the innings. That is a cracking shot. One of his signature shots, Virat Kohli. Beautifully played. Look at that feet movement, the balance. And then finding the gap. Picture perfect. At least the bowler is trying to bowl fuller, giving the ball a bit of a chance.
This time it's been clipped. That's why. Drifting away. They will come back for 2. I think they. Oh, just leant into it. Nothing more than a lean.
Gorgeous as the night is, as the stadium is. This is wonderful from Virat Kohli. Just a punch, and admired it, loves it.
And a skip from the skipper just to enjoy the shot. And when you time the cream of it, applauded by the bowler as well. Oh, the second time somebody's misfielded at the very same spot. Test match. Oh, no luck for bowling good deliveries. Another boundary to Virat Kohli.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the delivery from Alamin Hussain. Maybe he was caught in two minds, whether to play it or leave it. In the end, the ball getting to hit the part of the bat, and then just squeezes through that slips cordon. Continuing with 2 slips in a gully.
Just 4 days.
After 20, batting well.
But what if the team claims that we were planning to use him a lot as a leg?
There's no substitute allowed. So why should a substitute be allowed? Oh, that's a nice shot. He does play that cover drive well, extra cover drive. I don't believe that a substitute should be allowed to take place just because.
Yeah, just to finish on that point of concussion replacement, I'm sure there's going to be a lot. In the issue, these are not the ideal solutions. It just opens up too many complications, I feel.
No pace, Alamin.
But in front of the page.
20-30. That's not where Pujara gets out.
Lovely. Put that in a loop and play it all evening. There's something about the straight back past the bowler.
The previous over it was on the offside. This time it's on the onside. Previous over it was to the left of the umpire. This time it's to the right of the umpire. It's a short of length delivery, not a half volley, and which is the reason there is no flourish of the bat over the left shoulder because the timing is so good.
Away.
It was the nice moment when there was some analysis done with his head position in the last game and he was having a look. It's about managing your technique. It is not the perfect technique because the head is not in alignment with.
It is balance that lets him down, particularly when the ball comes into him, where his head. So there it is again. Need to. You look to play different shots when you need to.
View, that means the spinner could be handy.
From those not playing, not announced in the playing 11.
Also, sometimes even in that, if you're
Few times that he's batted because of the stride length.
Inside edge for that single, but he loves. It pinches those singles, just stealing it.
possibly if you're
Karthik about the mindset. Massive inside edge on that. Only get a single. But how difficult is.
Yeah, and coming back to what we were talking about in the right sense. You toss the ball up, you tempt the batsman. These are all things which you do as a bowler. And trying to gamble, you hedge your bets against what you want to do.
Off the back foot against the spinner.
So to Pujara, bowl more of that, slightly slow. It's 117 for 2.
Yes, Taijul Islam. Get the second quite easily. The other problem is that speed is measured out of the hand. So it's leaving the hand at about 100.
He's defended. Yes. And that is the reason why it's so difficult to keep him quiet. And look at that now, finishing the over with a magnificent straight drive for a boundary. It's 127 for 2 and it's got to be drinks.
One of this does now mean that we need to travel overseas. All of Eden Gardens is mine. There's a cheer that this morning when I was talking to somebody and suddenly there's a big cheer. And I had to tell that person this is not Virat Kohli walking out, not yet. Oh, that's gone through a fielder again. There's a couple conceded to Virat Kohli.
Ordinary enough unnecessarily.
The way a team.
Well, when you're all out for 106, yes, the spirits are going to be down.
Get the odd terrific delivery which gets you out, and this is
Pull a hook towards fine leg. Now that's more Virat Kohli Singh, and has done that with great style to get to his 50. The team stands up to applaud another 50 from one of the best batsmen in the world.
yeah, exceptional again, Virat Kohli. You hardly see him at number 4 in the list of run getters. That's where he was. 50 of 76 on a track like this. He seems intense, seems quite determined to get a big number because even he's not had 100 by his standards for a while now.
Ooh, did that hit the arm or the shoulder?
A little early into that shot.
Yet another 50, and this is how he got to it. The ball didn't bounce as much, but it's one of his favorite shots. He's got real control over the shot and always tends to keep it down. Some of them not bothering to get up. Done it too many times. To Virat, his last 100 was actually a double 100.
Desire, as Sanjay mentioned, just even goes not.
Three. Virat Kohli looking really intense. Looks like was also pretty.
Keepers all the time. Oh, beautifully driven. Bit of a misfield, but in the end, got the result that Virat wanted.
I think this is some kind of poetic justice that has been done here. It's a fabulous shot to begin with. Great face of the bat meeting the ball, and had it gone straight to the field as it did, and had he fielded it, would have gone out of memory very quickly. Yeah, Litton Das, Virat Kohli, great face of the bat when they meet the ball. And you're talking
the move.
Oh, this time again, it's a misfield, but it's not cost. Like his wicket.
Those eyes, look at those eyes. I just look at that intensity. I definitely get a feeling that it just goes a few notches up. Whereas Ajinkya Rahane, his glintometer is the same at all.
Virat Kohli, another 50. And of course, we've got to especially focus on his drives.
Yeah, look at that head position I was mentioning before. There are times when his feet doesn't reach pitch of the ball, but look at his head position right on top of the ball when he bats, especially when the ball's coming back, tendency of going across. And we've mentioned that
from a distance. It's been a long time since it's sharp.
Your history, you need to know about all the players who graced the just bowled. And the reason why I say that also, you take
He's bowled a beautiful.
sometimes you just carry.
Maybe cut the boundaries. Right, Taijul, young off spinner. Batted on after he's now in the modern game. That's just the kind of easy boundary that Bangladesh want to avoid. No risk at all in that shot. Just got inside the line, gentle flick, and he picks up 4. A 4 should have to make an effort to get a 4, right?
Yeah, it's a poor delivery. Down the leg side, all Virat had to do is put bat to ball. Easy, too easy for Virat Kohli. And that's what we were talking about. Getting into a frame of mind where you want to bowl dot deliveries, create a little bit of pressure. But once they start leaking runs, then they go up and...
Through the onside, he's bowled a couple of deliveries well in that channel outside off. The boundary ball arrives.
Just cannot control the line and length and try to hit on the spot where you tend to keep someone like Virat Kohli quiet. Couple of deliveries on the spot and then on the legs. Easy, beautiful shot. Gets in a really good position and flicks it away to the boundary.
Sometimes you realize it's happening, the numbers just throw it up. Yeah, that's morning.
Yeah, the challenge for the Bangladeshi bowler is the next over and over again. Beautiful.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. There's a 4th boundary in the first 15 minutes. But it's cover driving. You don't want him to stop. 194 for 3.
This is just delicious. Just leans into it. Everything's so right. It might seem very simple. It's just everything right about what he does. The stride.
Bowler. Is there a gin?
Yeah, he was.
India laying the base again this morning. India have released Rishabh. Easy second run. Was one.
And building on that partnership.
Bowler what line to bowl, or maybe how the batsman is shuffled.
Couple of key players missing.
But that would be relief for all the
Over. And Sun is out, so this is. Will he find the fielder? It's called for 2. And he'll come back for 2. That's the other thing with Virat Kohli. There are no.
off late.
A lovely touch. Boundary is quite long towards mid-wicket at that side. We'll get 3. In the field. Big spot.
It still stays pink.
That quicker.
Ellis is mentioning.
He's been the best bowler every over. Seems to have settled down well now.
His basics are pretty good.
Actually, since sharing the box.
Oh.
Ninth there. Brilliant. Just pick up a couple, but the drive is out again.
From that truth. And again, I was talking to somebody about it. Possibly it could be because of the. I saw others. I always definitely felt that, look, this guy has got so much drift, loop, spin.
This morning. Ooh, bit of an edge. You can see. There's a fielder in the deep. He's going to watch the ball sail to the boundary rope. 4 good deliveries, and then the master said that was enough. What a good shot that is. The Kohli cover drive once again. Oh, you never ever wanted to stop.
Wonderful to watch. Takes a long stride out, presses the full face of the bat. And beautiful, just opens the face of the bat to get the placement. Excellent balance as well.
You won't see a Hoyt for 6 when this man is in his 90s. He's played a shot of sheer orthodoxy.
You can't fault the bowler at all. There's nothing wrong with what he bowled there.
At 99 now. Now he lets it go. He does. Instead, he'll go off his pads to notch up century number 27. He'll come back for 2. He's still thinking of the extra run. Well played once again, Virat Kohli. Your centuries are a source of so much joy. Wonderful.
The staggering consistency. 20th century as captain. Mentioned yesterday as well, the responsibility of captaincy sits nicely on his head. Marvelous innings.
The Glintometer is working fine.
We often talk about what captaincy does to people. Captaincy brings out the best of this man. He's buoyed up in that role. He enjoys being there. 101 not out. His 27th century in exactly the same number of innings as it took Tendulkar to get to 27.
bigger goals there in his head. And again, he doesn't have to.
Rarely you've seen them squander the advantage. The captain leads. Before they go that way, so I'm expecting first overseas test match against New Zealand.
It's gone to the boundary. Abu Jahid into the attack for the first time this morning. Has been greeted with the boundary. Not a bad delivery though.
Can be tricky, Abu Jahid.
We'll take another one. That one slightly of the outside half of the bat. This smack from the middle of the bat.
Phenomenal this. And how he actually managed to slow down his bat swing, the bat speed. Made that adjustment. Abu Jahid, not the quickest of bowlers. He was in position early, but then controlled that bat swing.
This one is flicked it away. Poor delivery from Abu Jahid. Gets the treatment.
You're right, Arthur. Not a great delivery, but this is excellent batsmanship. And that face of the bat, nobody uses the face of the bat better than Virat Kohli, because there's a fielder short mid-wicket on the leg side. He knows it, and he knows there's a fielder that's deep to the right of your screen. So he had to hit it here to get maximum. If it was much squarer, would have been maybe at the most couple of runs. So using that face of the bat to pick that exact...
Not this one. Not this one. Boundary number 3. Well, all along the ground.
Look at Mayank Agarwal. He's just thrilled by what he's watching out there. But this is a shot which is slightly different from most Virat Kohli shots, gentlemen. This is, I think, Virat Kohli hitting on the up. Doesn't do that as much. This is the first one. A straight drive. Then the one on the leg side, which I love the best. Beautiful use of the wrist. And this is on the up. And again, the face of the bat closing so that he could find the gap there. Have a look at this. Look at how the face of the bat closes to hit the ball there. And once again, find that gap to get 4. You're watching. Oh, lucky. He got his boot. Could have been 5 in a row. And again, using the face of the bat to get a single. Wins.
We are talking about his technique, and I'm going to say something blasphemous here. That is from hand. It takes over, controls the play too. And the back of his greatness, Virat Kohli.
A massive would have made a huge difference. And what about the experience?
Get your point, Athar, but every time he's won the toss.
Pulled away.
Oh, in the air. The diving fielder at Shorix to cover. How close was it to him?
It was in the air, as you mentioned. Wanted the gap, found the gap, but almost there. Good effort from Imrul. Almost there. That brings up the 50-run partnership. 51 of 84.
Good attempt. Was really not helping their cause, and I thought
The air. Taijul Islam.
Shot. Just a single, but
of length as well. Just like that, getting on the batsman on the front foot.
straight away a little more movement. He'll get 4, but he's hit better ones before.
Yes, Virat Kohli also making that hand movement to suggest that the ball left him. He might have been just looking to play towards the onside. Yes, he was, and that's why that leading edge You can see the balance also not quite there. This is one of the rare occasions when his balance was not quite there. The lead is over 200. Not the most convincing of shots, but no danger in that shot either. There was no
excitement to the previous ball. Right, he takes it. Taijul Islam takes the catch. Just played the flick shot, it kept going. Kept going and found long leg. It required a really good catch to end this innings. He's bowled well, now he's caught well.
Oh, that's an amazing catch. The only way Virat Kohli was going to get out. He played that flick shot, used the pace, but look at that magnificent catch. This is a magnificent catch to get rid of a magnificent player. And Ibadat gets his third wicket. Virat Kohli can't believe it. Can't believe his eyes. Yes, you can salute him as much, but he's got 100, my friend. 308 for 6. The Indian skipper gone for 136.